News Radio Wham 1180 welcomes you to The Seniors Rock Show, presented by the law firm of Clark Feshkin. The Seniors Rock Show, a lively weekly discussion, shedding a bright light on aging with fun, entertainment, and important info for all adults. Join us with your comments or questions. Call or text 222-1180 or 1-800-295-1180. Now, from the News Radio Wham 1180 studios in downtown Rochester, here's your host, Joanna Palvino.
Well, hello there, and happy afternoon. I think it is afternoon. Yes, it is. It's 4 minutes afternoon, and it's a beautiful snowy day here in Rochester, and we've got an informative and fun hour ahead for you. In fact, we have Peter Gordon of Indoor Air Professionals. He's going to be back in a few minutes, and you may remember Peter from a couple of shows ago. He's an indoor air quality specialist, and he's one of the founders of Indoor Air Professionals. They are the folks that did the duct cleaning here at our home, and we've been very happy with it. And he shared some interesting info when he was on the show the last time about the air we breathe. And that's where I learned a lot about getting this done and the process that they use. And it's something we don't usually think about, you know. Yeah, the air in the home or business might be out of sight, might be out of mind, but we're here to remind you it's very important. And, you know, we focus so much on exercise and eating right to stay healthy, yet it isn't, it wasn't until I was educated, I guess is the bottom line, that I paid more attention. And so did our listeners, because we got some questions through the email, or through the website, and they were asking, some of the things that Peter talked about. So that led me to believe that you want to hear more about it, about clean air. So we invited Peter back. And before we talk about the clean air, though, you'll also look forward to having two other guests this hour. We've got some health tips from Dr. Laura Petrescu of ATHENA Direct Primary Care and Lifestyle Medicine. And then we're going to chat with Edwin Colon. He's the housekeeping supervisor at our favorite senior community, the Village at Unity and the Hamlet. And Edwin, he's going to share what he and his team do there. And they all have important roles, and I love that they have such a vibrant community. So I'm going to see here, let's see, is Peter there on the line? Mike, do we have Peter?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, hi there. I just want to make sure he was there. And I said, as I said before, I recently had air duct cleaning from Indoor Air Professionals. I was so impressed with Peter, with the story of their company and their service. And finally, I guess, we got our ducts cleaned. So I'm enjoying it so much. I wanted to know more about how do we maintain this? How do we keep the air clean and breathing better? Well, I should say breathing better, sleeping better, and cleaning less. I love that. No dusting for a lot longer than before. So, again, how do we maintain our clean air? Indoor Air Professionals has thoroughly cleaned and sanitized, I think it was 60,000 residential homes, most of the hospitals, schools, and U.S. Navy ships even. So their patented Colomb, I think it's Colomb technology. I'll ask
Colomb. Yeah,
Colomb. Colomb. Did I say it right? There he is. And it's the only technology specified by engineers for use in hospitals. Well, that's pretty impressive, right? And most impressive to me, though, is that they're improving the health of so many people and pets. So thank you for that, Peter. And please tell us more about this medical air purifier and anything else you can tell us to keep our air clean. How are you today?
Great. Thanks so much for having me on again, Joanna. And
sure.
Yeah, this is what gets us up every morning, is getting people healthier through improving their air, which isn't easy because you know that there is you can't see it in the most part. Now, having said that, we do know that when we get those occasional sunny days in our Western New York winters, that you see the floating particulate, and that's just part of the 50 million dead skin cells per person per day that shed into the air, and those are the transport vehicles that actually help us to.
I had to kill this sound. Okay, sorry.
Well, that was like a scary movie. What's happening?
I know.
Hi, Peter.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
folks,
yeah.
we
So
just get,
anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
you're talking about the um, medical grade air purifiers that are 40 times more efficient than HEPA filters. So that can make a huge difference. You've seen the particulate video, correct?
Yes, yes. And tell them about that.
Okay. I'm getting a terrible echo.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties here. That's what happens, folks, when you're live on the radio. And looks like Mike is on the phone. He's going to get this fixed for us. I don't hear the echo, Peter, so I'm
Okay.
not sure what's happening on your end. So anyway, healthier air means healthier people, right? And that is important to me. And we talk all about health all the time, Peter. And that was why I asked about the medical air purifiers, because I think now that we have the ducts cleaned, I want to make sure that it stays that way, right? So is that the way to keep it optimum for health to get those?
Yeah, that is definitely the way. And I'm going to see if I disconnect from this link, maybe I won't get the echo because.
I can't
Okay.
hear the echo, and I can hear you fine.
I can hear you fine as well.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
Peter. You're good. Hopefully it's not going to bother you too much. Maybe it's
Yep.
your head, your earbuds.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
Okay.
take those off and just
All
use
right.
your
So
computer. I don't know. Okay. Well, we are. Are you there? Peter, can you tell us about the medical air purifiers, or are you having a problem there? He's not connected, Mike. Sorry about that, folks. Well, this is interesting in a different show. If you're there and you could call, I would love that because
okay.
585-222-1180, we are live, and it looks like Peter
Okay.
is
Thanks.
back. Okay, Peter, let's get this going here. Thank you.
Okay. So I think I'm back.
You are. Yeah, go
All right.
ahead.
Okay. So the Healthway medical grade air purifier is amazing in terms of its ability to purify the air better than anything out there. It's 40 times more efficient than HEPA filtration. Okay.
Yeah, and what does that mean by 40% more of HEPA? I mean, how much does the HEPA do? What does that do?
Is 99.99% down to 0.3 microns. And this technology goes to 0.007 micron particles, and it's still 99.99%. So it makes an amazing difference.
A difference how?
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. It sounds like I'm on a speakerphone in the studio.
But we can hear you okay, so go ahead.
Okay. So we have people that have asthma, allergies, and sinus, and those people actually get off their medication or stop using their inhalers for asthma. And I think I may have told you, Joanne, about my particular story with cats. Okay, so one of my family members from New England was highly allergic to cats. Like we'd forget, she'd walk in the front door, her throat would close up and her eyes would puff up, and she'd have to go to immediate care and then stay at the Hampton Inn. But when we got the Healthway medical grade air purifier, We put it in the guest bedroom on high for 5 hours, and then we closed the door, and then we put it in the family room. And we did put the cats out the first time, and she was fine to stay in the house. So that's how powerful it is. I don't know if you know anybody that's that allergic to cats. Joanna?
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
Okay.
I've been listening, and so are the folks. Go ahead, Peter. We got a couple
Yeah.
more minutes yet till we go to break.
Okay.
So please share more. That's great.
Okay. So, any rate, okay. So then, just to move on in the progression, we had some lake effect snow about 7 years ago, 7 feet in 3 days, and we were stuck in the house with grandma and the cats, and she was fine with a Healthway
Oh
run.
no.
So, I mean, in
Well,
the
that's good.
testimonies we have from people with allergy or with compromised immune system, they might be battling cancer, and they would just run the unit, and it would make all the difference in the world in their breathing, and they would just have that faster of a recovery and not get
Well,
infections.
I can tell you firsthand that that is the truth because I've experienced it myself. And I was waking up every morning and my nose was running and I was coughing, and then it would kind of go away after a while. But, I'd get up and go in around. And um, once we had the air ducts cleaned, that has not been happening. So it's amazing to me. And again, the lack of dust is also a beautiful thing. So air duct cleaning is awesome. I'm glad you're telling us about the medical air purifiers because again, I want to make sure that we keep this going. And looks like we're going to break. So I will be back in a few minutes. Thanks, folks. Stay with us. Thank you. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Seniors Rock Radio. We are here now with Dr. Laura Petrescu, and I'm sure you know her if you've listened to the show at all. And she is the founder of ATHENA Direct Primary Care and Lifestyle Medicine. And DPC, as we call it, is a great alternative to traditional insurance-based medical practices. And it's been in the news a lot lately, a real buzz, if you will, and that's for good reason. In fact, Dr. Petrescu, and you might have seen the headline today on the newspaper, and that is because it's hard to get into a direct primary care or a direct physician. And to get a primary physician, you wait, a long time to get in to see one if you don't have one, or even if you have one, I guess. But anyway, that was in the paper this morning, so it's in the news. And Dr. Petrescu was actually asked by one of our local NBC news stations to explain direct primary care. So it's a medical model not only that gets patients excellent primary physician services, you also get coaching on whole person care and lifestyle changes. It's working on the root cause of disease and to optimize your health. So prevention is the word, and Dr. Petrescu is all about it. So today, Dr. Petrescu is here to remind us that February is Heart Health Awareness Month and that food is medicine. She says that all the time. Thanks for coming to join us, Dr. Petrescu. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, Joanna. I'm happy to be back on the show with you.
Excellent, and I'm happy to hear you. And I know it's Saturday, and you're so nice to join us. You're a busy lady, but you always have time for your patients. I love that, and I want you to explain to folks what lifestyle choices are important for heart health because this is February Heart Health Awareness Month.
Yes, absolutely. Heart health is at the core of good health, right? Heart health, brain health, and lifestyle choices, no wonder, will influence heart health. And in the world of lifestyle medicine, we talk about the 6 pillars of good health. The number one is food and nutrition. Second is sleep. Next, physical activity, stress management.
minimizing substance use like excessive alcohol or smoking, and the sixth pillar is social support and mindfulness. All very, very important pillars for heart health and good health in general. But the largest pillar is food. Food is medicine.
It is medicine, and you've taught me that, and I've learned a lot. I've lost some weight. I feel healthier, and that is ever since I started going to your practice because I was really fed up with those short 5-minute, appointments where basically we just looked at the computer and then I left. So thank you for that too. And I guess I'm going to ask, what are some of the key nutrients? What foods are important for heart health, doctor?
Very good question. And typically, when we talk about heart health, we focus on things that we shouldn't be eating, like salt, excessive salt, and saturated fat, and cholesterol, and all those things that I hope our listeners already know about. Today, I want to focus
Yeah, like
on
sugar
things
too, right?
that
That's my downfall, the sugar.
of course, but today I want to really focus on things that we should eat more of, on the positive side, things that will actually help our health or our heart health, right? So, number one is the good fats. We talk a lot about the bad fats, but how about the good fats? So, what are the good fats? Are the omega-3 fatty acids and poly and monounsaturated fats. Those come in nuts and seeds and avocado and olive oil. These are the good, healthy fats that will help our good cholesterol, will help our heart and brain, by the way, function properly and optimally. So let's not forget to add just a quarter of a cup of nuts a day. Let's keep in mind fats are the highest in calories. So if you're watching your weight, you don't want to go overboard with that because too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Right.
However, yes, we need a good source of healthy fats every day, and a quarter of a cup of nuts or seeds will fit that bill. Another
Excellent.
food group I want to mention today is excellent for heart health are the greens. Green leafy vegetables, think kale and spinach and collard greens. The darker the greens, the healthier they are. Why? Because they're loaded with micronutrients like potassium and magnesium, manganese. And we talk about a lot about no salt for heart health, but what's also important is to eat more potassium. That gives us cardiovascular protection. And that comes in green leafy vegetables. Also nitrate.
Oh, doctor, I'm sorry. We're going to have to go. We're having some technical difficulties here today, and we're running a little late. But I thank you so much. You know I'm going to have you back on. Folks, it's Dr. Laura Petrescu, Athena Direct Primary Care and Lifestyle Medicine. They are in Pittsford, and they are fantastic. So she's accepting new patients right now, and you can schedule a free meet and greet by calling 662-5510 or visiting athenadirectcare.com. Now, stay right there. We'll be right back after the news. Well, welcome back to Seniors Rock Radio. I'm glad you're with us. And we had a little technical difficulty in the beginning of the show, but we're back. And I'm glad you're staying with us, I hope. And welcome back, as I said. And we're going to welcome someone else now. And he's an important team member from the Village at Unity in the Hamlet. And we love going there. We talk about it all the time. They have great stuff. And they invite the neighbors in too. So it is both of them, by the way, the Village at Unity and the Hamlet are both leisure care communities. And they are known nationally for the kinds of things they do for their residents and for their communities. Now, the person that we have on now is known as the rock star housekeeping supervisor. His name is Edwin Cologne, and I'm so happy to welcome him now to Seniors Rock Radio. Hello, Edwin.
Hello, Joanna. Hello, everyone.
It's so nice to have you here. And I know you're a busy guy during the week, so I'm glad we're here on Saturday and I got you to spend a few minutes with us. But I want to start with the first question is going to be tell us what was your path to get, you're at the Village at Unity. It's a terrific place. You are now the housekeeping supervisor. How did you get there? What was your path?
Well, my past is basically janitorial. I've been a little over 20 years of experience in the janitorial field in different types of facilities. commercial,
Hmm.
and now residential.
Excellent. Now, when you say commercial and residential, there's a difference between those, right?
Yes, yes, there is. Yes, there is. Um, Residential is more light cleaning. Don't get me wrong, there's deep cleaning as well, but
Uh-huh.
environmental services and commercial cleaning is more deep cleaning and different equipment used and different chemicals as well.
Yeah, I was just picturing for the commercials, probably that loud stuff and, all kinds of big equipment. But with residential, of course, you're in someone's home. And
Yes,
I imagine that is quite a bit different. So
yes,
I do have another question, though.
sure,
I know there's housekeeping services, Edwin, and then there's also environmental services. Can you explain the difference between those two?
sure. It's basically almost like commercial and residential difference as well. Housekeeping, light duty cleaning of your home. Environmental services, more deep cleaning of common areas, public spaces. But in the village, we do them both. That's everyone's
Ah.
home. We do their residence, plus we also do the outside common areas as well.
And when you say common areas, is that like the area where we come to the concerts in the back where the grass is? Hello? Whoop, did we lose him? You want to try him back, Mike?
I will try again.
Thank you. And again, Edwin Colon is with the Village at Unity. We love having folks from that campus come on the air, and there's always something interesting happening there. And I think the last thing we talked to Deanna about was their February Fitness Frenzy, which is happening now, and they're doing all kinds of fun things. In fact, this week I know they have Reverend Mother, who's a comedian, and they're doing a dinner show, and that's sold out. So and I guess we have Edwin back here now again. Edwin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like to work at the village?
Oh, the village is great. Trust me, it's a huge difference from my expertise in the janitorial field. Working at the village, what I'm most likely is family. They're all family oriented. Staff, residents, everyone gets along. Everyone treats each other like family, and it's a great place to live and work.
Absolutely. And I know that you're telling the truth because everybody that we've had on, and I know you haven't heard them all, they say the same thing. And when I'm there, you can feel it. And I'm kind of like that. Can feel things like that. And I feel when I'm in that campus that there is a warmth and there is, like you said, like a family feeling. And when you have the different events that Deanna gets involved in and the other gals, it's so much fun because it's like everyone's all a part of everything. I mean, the residents, the neighbors, the families from all around the neighborhood come in, and it's a great time. So I'm going
Yes,
to
yes,
recommend that anybody who's looking for something to do, check out the villages because they have things going on every week. And
definitely.
Edwin, thank you for telling us why you like working at the village. Is there anything else that you'd like to mention or share or do a shout out to while you're still with us?
Well, what can I say? Village at Unity, great place to be, great place to work. Um, keep it
How
in
long have you
mind.
been there?
So, what? I'm going on a year now.
Great,
Planning
good,
on
because you're one of the
planning
younger
on
ones, or not younger ones, but I
yeah.
mean less time because I know a lot of folks have been there since they started, working when they were teenagers or started part-time and then they've been there now 20 years or whatever. So you've got a
Oh yes,
long
I see
road
them up
ahead
to
of you.
30 years. Yes,
I'm sorry?
looking for long term as well. Those 20,
Yes,
30 years.
absolutely. Well, according to the big boss there, Mike Mateo, you are the man, and as I said, he called you the rock star. So I think you're in good standing. Now, can I ask you one other thing? How many people
Sure,
do you
sure.
have on your team?
My team is consists of 12 employees.
Ah, that's a pretty big group then. That's a lot of people to
Yes,
manage. I know that's not easy, in addition to making sure everyone's doing their job, right?
yes. We take charge of the housekeeping inside the facility.
Okay, excellent. And so those are the apartments. When you say inside the facility, tell us a little bit about what's in there.
Okay, in inside, well, we take care of the apartments, everyone's apartments. We take care of common areas such as gyms, game rooms, theater, lobbies. It's a whole different world in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I just, hope you noticed, listeners, that he said gym, theater, game room. Those are the things they do there. It's fun, and talk about living. That's what you do. And thank you, Edwin Cologne, for helping the folks there and for everybody that visits to enjoy themselves because you're a big part of the big team overall too. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for
Have a
having me.
great rest of your weekend. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to
Thanks,
tell
you
the
too.
folks now, if you want to learn more about local leisure care communities, the Village at Unity and the Hamlet, all you have to do is go to, just Google them and it'll come up if you go Village at Unity or the Hamlet. And they're about assisted living, memory care services at the Hamlet, and of course the Village at Unity is independent living. So they have what we call a continuum of care there on the campus, which is really unique and really wonderful. So folks, I hope you'll stay tuned. We'll be wrapping up the hour here after the break, and I will be back. So thanks for staying. Welcome back to Seniors Rock Radio, and I have Peter back on the line now, and I think he's got some good information for us and also some good deals. So check this out. Peter, welcome back.
All right, thank you. And sorry, okay. Yeah, so you mentioned the duct cleaning and all the great results you got from that. And so we are offering $150 off for a first time customer. Now, I know there's a lot of people in the sound of my voice that may have had our service. We have about 60,000 residential customers in Western New York. And if it's time 3 to 6 years for a repeat, those people will get even more. They might have gotten a postcard in the mail, so I can't disclose that on the air. And then also with the Healthway Portable Deluxe that covers the 1,200 square feet, that unit is $350 off, as well as the whole house unit that hooks right up to your central HVAC system. That unit is $500 off.
Wow, those are some great deals. Thank you for offering those to the listeners. And I took advantage of the 150 off, folks. I hope you will too, because it is so worth it. And I cannot believe, Peter, that I've been breathing the stuff that I saw in the bin when your guys did the cleaning for the ducts. I can't believe we've been breathing that every winter. And, we're in the part of the country where we definitely have to close the windows and doors in the winter. And now, especially, 'cause we got about 6 inches of snow today. So good timing for you. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much again for having me on.
Well, we'll have you back again. And I know that you've got more information on how we can maintain our clean air in our homes and our businesses, by the way. It's not just homes. And I thank you for that. And I hope, well, I guess I should ask you. I know it was a different experience today, but I think you enjoy being on the show, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Hey, seniors rock.
Oh,
I
he's
do.
stealing my line, folks. Okay, Peter, you get out of here now. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Folks, indoor air professionals are the best. They're the only ones I would ever recommend. I did a lot of research, so check them out if you're thinking about air duct cleaning or if you've already had that done for some of the things that you can do to maintain that clean air. So, it's been a fun day. Today is National Random Acts of Kindness Day. So keep that in mind. And if you can achieve just one random act of kindness, think about it. Think about if we all do one random act of kindness. Imagine what that'll do for the world. So please keep that in mind. And it's a holiday week. If you're off tomorrow, it's President's Day. And I know the kids are off all week. And if you're looking for things for them to do, I'm going to give a plug to kidsoutandabout.com. That's a website that's local. And actually, it's all over the nation. But we do have a local one for Rochester in the area. And you can find all kinds of neat things. Maybe you have the grandkids or your kids, go to kidsoutandabout.com and you'll find out what's happening that you can take them out and enjoy some things in the area. Um, Also, the getaway guy, Mike O'Brien, who's been a guest. He's got lots of fun things to do too on his Facebook page. You can check that out and you can find some secret locations that he finds by himself and then he shares some good restaurants and places to go, even in the winter. So, I want to thank our guest today, Peter Gordon of Indoor Air Professionals, and thank you for his advice and for the great deals he's offering. And also, Dr. Laura Petrescu of Athena Direct Primary Care and Lifestyle Medicine. She is so wonderful at just reminding us that food is medicine, and she believes it, folks. And if you want to be around a doctor that really cares and can spend as much time as you need with her, Athena Direct Primary Care is the place to go. So check that out. Edwin Cologne from the Village of Unity in the Hamlet. That was a nice visit from him as well, because everybody in every business or corporation is important in the big picture. And we like to feature that. And we like to remind folks that everybody's important and every age is important too. And we're live. Nobody called me today, though, 222-1180. I think we have another minute maybe left, so I don't have much time to talk. But if you if you tune in next week, next Saturday from 12 to 1, you'll hear from Jeff Flaherty. He is the owner of Wise Home Energy. Talk about savings. He's got some great stuff for you. He will help you to know how to keep warm in your home. And I think that's, again, this time of year is the time to be thinking about that. And he'll be back in the spring, which is only like, I think, a month away, to tell us how to stay cool in the home in the summer as well. So thank you very much. And I think, I know our friends from Benefit Reps of America are going to join him too. So tell your friends and family to tune in next Saturday, WHAM 1180. And the Seniors Rock Radio Show, because we are family here. We hope you'll join us and become a family with us, and take care of yourselves this weekend. Be careful out there in the snow, and wear your boots and your coats. Yeah, you too, Tyler, my grandson who never does. But anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to remind you one more thing that I say at the end of every show. Thank you for being here, and Seniors Rock.